I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah Kudash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyan who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And through the Spirit, I'm just going to go in on 2 Chronicles 33 and 33. It's about the king of Judah, Manasseh, one of the kings of Judah, right? This is 33 and 1, 2 Chronicles. Manasseh was 12 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 50 and 5 years in Jerusalem, but did which was evil in the sight of Yahweh, like unto the abominations of the heathen, whom the Yahweh had cast out before the children of Israel. Alright, so Manasseh, when you read these scriptures, you read about righteous kings of Israel, and you read about kings who do evil in the sight of Yahweh, right? And that's that balance, right, with Yahweh. Everything is in balance with him. Even the kings, right? You have righteous kings and you have evil kings, okay? But it tells you why he was evil. It says he was doing these abominations of the heathen. And so when you think about it, you people here in Babylon, you're doing the same thing Manasseh did. You're doing abominations of the heathen. What's an example? You have well, we'll start with the dietary law. You have bacon festivals. The majority of this nation, Babylon, America, you people eat abominations, and you feel no type of way about it, right? And really, all that's going to be coming to the end, and in a little small sign, and I think it's funny. But you got Red Lobster, the restaurant Red Lobster. A lot of that place is, a lot of those restaurants are closing down. And who's closing them down at the end of the day? It's Yahweh. And what are they doing in those Red Lobster? They serve an abomination up every day. Lobster, crab, shrimp. All that, man, is an abomination. But over here, it's considered a delicacy. Why? Because you're being ruled over by the wicked. Verse 3, for he built again the high places which Hezekiah his father had broken down, and he reared up altars for Baalim, and made groves, and worshipped all the host of heaven, and served them. So he was all over the place. He was worshiping Baal, he was worshiping the angels, he was setting up groves, and then when he says he built high places, because our law is in the law of our commandments, we're not to build structures above 3 stories high. So anytime you do that, build a structure that's higher than 3 stories, that's against the law. That's against the law of Yahweh. Alright? Why do you think he tore down the Tower of Babel? Why do you think those 2 towers came down in New York City? Right? It's Yahweh, because the wicked, the heathen, they can do these things. But guess what? At the end of the day, Yahweh's you're gonna build as it is written. They shall build, and I will throw down. That's what Yahweh says. So when you be building them tall buildings, you're going off. Which Esau Edom, he's always gonna go off, because that's who he is. He's the wicked. Verse 4. Also he built altars in the house of Yahweh, whereof Yahweh had said, in Jerusalem shall my name be forever. So this dude, Manasseh, he was building houses even altars for the heathen. He was kind of like what King Solomon did that when he was in his old age, and he was trying to please his women, his heathen women. He was building up groves and altars. So, That's some wicked ass shit. Even our King Solomon, fucked up with that. Where we at? It says, and he built altars for all the host of heaven in the two courts of the house of Yahweh. So he was setting up altars to worship the angels. Because who's the host of heaven? Host means army. And, that's Yahweh's. That's part of Yahweh's army are the angels. So this dude Manasseh was building up and worshiping angels. You ain't supposed to worship angels. All right. Verse 6. And he caused his children to pass through the fire in the valley of the son of Hinnom. Also he observed times and used enchantments and used witchcraft and dealt with a familiar spirit and with wizards. He wrought much evil in the sight of Yahweh to provoke him to anger. You see that? So even his children was influenced. Well, of course, our children are influenced by us. So he was doing all this wickedness, and then he was using enchantments. He was using witchcraft. You see, familiar spirits, wizards. That's all left-hand side shit. That's not the right-hand side. The only thing that we're supposed to worship and praise is Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Nothing else. All right. What does it say in Exodus 20 and 2? I'll start at 2 and read the 3. I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt. These laws are to Israel, right? Because who did he bring out of Egypt? He brought the Israelites out of the house of bondage. In verse 3, this is the point. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. So there it is. You're not supposed to have any other gods. So when you're setting up altars and to the Lord, the Lord's army, you're setting up altars to worship His angels and not Him. You're going off, and that's evil, right? It said in the beginning of the chapter that he was evil in the sight of Yahweh, and it was because he was doing all these abominations, man.